going to watch Battlegrounds, drink some Diet Pepsis, and talk about the Ascension.
I'm not angry. What the?
The longest-running weekly overproduced, under-talented, episodic, sometimes echoing, often infighting wrestling podcast. And welcome. It is February 4th, 2019. This is the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, episode 368, a.k.a. Rawsome. That means it's the Monday night variety. I'm just going to be honest, guys. I called in sick today to work. I was a little under the weather, and I think that the bookers of tonight's show did the same. Going to my own panelist here in the studio with me is Wwe Raw across the table. How are you, sir?
I am wonderful. Oh, look, Teddy. Oh, Teddy's here.
He's an angry elf.
Sorry. Hey.
And then also with me is the Bionic Mark, Brian.
Yep, I'm about at your at 12 o'clock.
Are you going to make sure you pay attention tonight, or is this QVC?
Fuck you, I've been watching.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
It's turquoise. That's Dana
this
Bryan.
guy.
No, I'm talking about
This
to the
guy.
podcast, not to the episode of Raw. I know QVC distracts you. I
Well,
just want to make sure.
No, I already bought those jewels.
Nah, it's
so
JT.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
I already
yeah.
got that last
Yeah,
week.
you don't have anyone to love and buy jewelry for.
Well, I got it for myself.
Let's see who we got on the board. As Rob mentioned, we got Teddy.
Oh, man. I have no idea what's going on.
His family, of course, getting inducted into the Hall of Fame now. Bang Bus is there. Stike Leather. What?
Do your thing. I'm talking to Brian.
Oh, you're making hand gestures over there.
Yes, like,
that's how
hey-
you give signals in our industry. So I thought you were trying to cue me something.
I was signaling to Brian to not interrupt your monologue.
Yeah, well, it didn't work. Tonight's episode is called "A Bitch Called Rhonda," and of course, our chat board is our YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch chat board participants.
Rhonda's coming to kill me.
Yes, Berto is here as well. Quick takes the board saying seems like Raw is boring without Rollins, and then someone else said he wouldn't have saved this show.
No.
I tend to agree.
Where was he?
Who cares? It wouldn't. He should be happy he avoided tonight's sinking ship. Think about it.
This is the Vince McMahon fucking joint right here.
Yeah.
What I said earlier was it's like all the McMahons are like, okay, we're each gonna run the show one day, and then you'll do it the next day, and then you'll do it the next day. Well, God damn it, okay, sounds good. And the best ratings wins. And this is the Vince night right here. This is the fucking straight up bad booking, slow to the punch.
I wonder if
stupid shit.
I wonder if they get like a best out of 3, Brian. They do it on ratings, like Rob's saying, but they also do it on how much the Fruity Pebble approval rating of the episode is and how much the Mark approval rating is.
Well, there were some suck it chants. So there's that.
Oh, well, we had, 1/4 of one incarnation of DX?
Oh, God.
One quarter of DX.
So bad.
1/4 of one incarnation.
What a fucking
Technically, he'd be like
dumpster fire.
1/9.
He's like my dad, my kid's fucking elementary school coach. Now, the one who doesn't really coach anything. He's just kind of the gym coach, but
Berto's asking what happened to a couple subscribers that left. We were speculating before we went on air that part of that was Noah. Noah backlash of getting him out of the Hall of Fame. He had at least 3 profiles that he subscribed to under for us. So I'm guessing that's where our dip went. Wouldn't you say, executive producer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm
That's what
working
happens
on
when you take him out. Sound.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, just do the show.
How are you working on it? You're not doing anything.
I'm thinking about it.
I'm
how
just
is he doing
thinking
anything?
about taking a dump, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do it. With that said, we got some fun topics tonight, Brian.
Oh, I know.
We got 6 big-ass topics though tonight. I know it's not quite worthy of 6, but nonetheless, we got 6. I don't want to ruin them for you, so I'm going to reveal them as we go. Number 1. I got to name it this topic because this is the angle I want to take with it, but why don't you just go to a doctor?
Why don't you just go to a fucking doctor?
We have, what is it, 8 weeks between now and Mania?
Something like that.
Surely most knee injuries of the I can still walk variety would be healed in 8 weeks.
Sure.
Treatment,
depending what it is.
something strained, twisted, whatever.
You gotta rice it.
Rice
Rest,
it. Yeah.
ice,
Coffee.
explosion.
Okay, I don't know about the last part.
Yep.
But I was with you on the first 3. Now, to me, obviously, this is just a temporary storyline. You know, just to, I in no way think that this main event is not going to happen at WrestleMania. Obviously, it's still going to happen.
Sure.
This is definitely a work injury. But my little take tonight is this: a lot of people on the intranet have compared her character to be very much Stone Cold like when she cut that one promo, kind of like his Austin 316. And I think Jim Ross was the one who started this comparison. But it built from there pretty much on one promo. And now this man persona has the McMahon to be their foil.
Could be.
It's Stephanie this time, not Vince, but what do you think of that option?
Could be. I mean, it sounds logical, right? My question is, I want to know who, like, if that's the equation, who would Ronda be? Like, who would Ronda be from back then?
Maybe like with The Rock when it was the corporation.
Okay.
Remember, because nobody liked him then.
Yeah.
Nobody liked him then, and they felt he was a little undeserved.
He was very
Here's a third generation. Yeah,
Sure.
He's been pushed down our throats.
Yeah, that's a good one.
A lot of people did not like the kayfabe dismissal of Ron Simmons from the Nation and Rock just being the heir apparent. I mean, we hindsight look back and go, man, that really made the Nation and the DX feud pop because it was all about Rock and Triple H at the top.
Sure.
But this is very interesting to me because it feels like they know Ronda can't carry this feud by herself.
What are we talking about?
Ronda and Becky. I don't think Ronda can carry her into the feud. I think that's the real reason Stephanie was inserted tonight and did the whole suspension. Because really, you said it, Rob. You named this topic, actually. I know you were fixing the sound.
Yeah.
But you named this topic. Why don't you just go to a doctor? This is very, very thin premise of seriously.
Yeah.
Just go to the doctor.
Just go see a doctor. Go to the doctor. And I don't think any reasonable human being is looking at this going, yeah, don't go to the doctor.
Put some tussin on it. It'll be fine.
I mean, she just went to the doctor when she had her concussion. Now,
Right.
so I understand her apprehension with not wanting to go because last time she went, she was held back and wasn't
I
allowed to
see.
wrestle.
I
Which
So
makes
I
it an
that
obvious
logic.
work because of that.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, we can all see where they're trying to go with it. Like, I see the potential in what you're trying to do, but in execution, this is just not working.
She should have been
It's like a weird overcoming the odds.
she should have been selling something like way more. Like she was able to walk. Like she shouldn't have been able to walk. She shouldn't have been able to do anything. Like if you're gonna go that way, like have her be
Oh, what are you
like
talking about?
totally.
Becky was totally milking that sale.
But she wasn't. She was able to like get up and stuff and like kind of like.
She could get up, but she was like falling down and buckling over.
Nah, I think it should have been way worse then if you're gonna go that way.
Juan
I
and
thought
DP have joined us.
I actually thought she should have pulled it back a little bit. I thought she was working that knee a little too much. Personally, for me.
I agree. But at the same time, if this is going, if for the believability of the story, at least of the Fruity Pebble variety, she has to oversell it.
No, but I say I disagree on that one. For me, just thinking like a regular person,
Which is rare.
right. If I have an injury in my knee that is so bad that when I just put my own body weight on it, I buckle to the ground, then I'm going to go see a doctor,
Right.
no matter what. Now, if she's got a mild irritating limp that is just kind of, you can see the pain in it, but it's not debilitating, that is what I'm going to see. You don't want to be seen because that could be something really bad that you're hiding pretty well.
Okay, that works, but also I hate this option.
He's got a puke!
On the board, Berto says they're going to add fucking Charlotte because Ronda needs a challenger. Charlotte will step up, and then Becky returns, making it a three-way. Because kayfabe-wise, Brian, Stephanie suspended Becky.
Right.
So in the eyes of the audience, this match is off, right?
It's off, and she's the outsider. She's the one that's being held down. But I actually like what DP is saying on the board. He's saying that Becky's going to crash Flair's birthday party, next week, which we actually haven't mentioned yet. They're going to have Ric Flair's birthday party on Raw.
On Raw, not on SmackDown, where his daughter is.
Oh, I'm sorry. SmackDown. You're right. SmackDown. Okay. Yeah. And then Stephanie will punish her for violating her suspension, and that's how you tie in Charlotte to the match and make it a three-way.
But Charlotte, it doesn't need to. She doesn't.
She doesn't. But I also don't think that. I don't necessarily want to see fucking Becky versus Ronda straight up.
I'd rather see who fights Asuka. If it's not Charlotte, who fights Asuka? I know a lot of people say they don't want to see that, but the reality is they have not built up contenders. They really haven't built up Ronda.
Not at all.
Just the whole Becky Ronda thing has been built up purely on the Twitter wars and everything else that Becky's bitch slapped her around.
Becky, exactly right.
Ronda did have some good shots tonight. Before we move on, that are part of this topic. Brian, let me throw them at you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Weekly violin recital. Of course, you know I'm playing the world's smallest violin for you. That's funny. She also says, "Your moping woe is me ass will lament." Yeah, we're suddenly. Oh, okay, that's back. And then what was it? Ice and Advil. That was the final thing she said as she walked away.
You can kind of tell.
Ice and Advil, bitch, or something like that.
You can kind of tell when stuff isn't written for, when it's not natural, when it doesn't come off just like Ronda, right?
Right.
I mean, that's totally the writer. It's like that. I think it was Rob who said it. He was like, she got her lines last Tuesday, and she's just been hammering them down ever since. I mean, she said them very well, right?
Yeah, she sounded great tonight versus any other time ever. But I think you're right, because I'm not trying to be judgy on Ronda here. I don't think Rob said it. I don't think the word lament is in her vocabulary.
No,
I just don't see that as a thing that she.
I was thinking about the time when she thought, like, I was asking her if she was a time traveler recently.
Right?
It made me laugh.
And that's why I'm like, there's no way that she has got the witty repartee of this. By the way, guys, the reason we're talking about this topic for so long is because most of the other topics suck. We're going to take a quick pause, though. I'll be back in just a second. And we're back.
Hello.
Part 2 of episode number 368 of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, Rawsome Monday edition. What do you got over there, Brian? We were getting ready to move on to topic 2. I think that's what we should still do.
Let's do it.
That just kind of rhymed, right? Off the cuff.
2.
Number 2, Finn gets the IC treatment. I didn't really have a name here, but Finn was contending at WrestleMania for the Universal title against Brock, something we all were clamoring for. That, for me, I just think Triple H did. Hey, Marks, here you go. But we all know the real reason. Brock selected him.
Right.
But now, right from that, like anybody else who goes from the main event has to go down to the mid-card division. Rob, you said back in the day you liked that number 2 on the contender list of the old WWE magazine was the IC champ.
Yeah.
But in this era, this is surely a downgrade for Finn. I do like Lashley, Leo, and I like the pairing, but it's a downgrade from being in the Universal title hunt.
I think they told the story they wanted to tell, and they maneuvered the talent the way that they manipulated the talent very well here. Like, okay, everybody wants Finn in the big title picture. Maybe not the powers that be. They don't want him to be the face of the company. So how do you get him down and not piss the fans off? Easy. You show him that he's just not – he's great, but he's just not good enough to compete at that upper level.
But do you think it was enough? That build was only for 2 weeks. Remember, that was Braun Strowman's spot. Then they put Finn Balor in it with 2 weeks to go.
I think it was Finn's spot all the time from day one. I really do. Yeah, I think it was Finn's spot from day one.
Well, then they could have just easily had Baron win. And then Braun doesn't earn that spot.
No, it's still got a lot of story. I think that was Finn's spot one way or the other since the very beginning.
Check the tape, but I thought you also said that Braun lost it when he cut that shitty promo.
I did, and I think I left that more to if there was a reason why he would lose it, it would be from that shitty promo.
Yeah.
But I don't think that'd be enough for them to change their mind. When I look at Ronda Rousey and how bad she is, I realize that there is a low bar for how good or bad your champion should be or the contenders.
Yeah, but with Rousey, she already had the strap. Braun was contending for it. I think there's a difference. They have no choice, but they can't just strip someone because of a bad promo.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that no one, yeah.
Brian, let's see on the board. IC title for Balor is the consolation prize till SummerSlam. DP says, what do you say?
So something that I've been seeing on the internet, and personally, I don't see any stock in it, but it's out there that there's rumblings of moving Finn to 205 Live.
Oh,
they would never do that.
You don't think so?
They will no.
I don't think so either.
No, God.
No.
Moving Finn to 205 Live leads to a walkout and heads to AEW. Guaranteed. I mean, if you are guaranteeing Finn is there primarily to get that money, I'm sure the 205 Live cut is much lower.
Well, I mean, he's going to get paid regardless.
205 Live is like the double A's in minor league baseball.
Right.
NXT's better than, NXT's fucking triple A's.
I mean, Austin Aries has got to be pissed that his cred is so bad from leaving.
Well,
Impact.
it was him. What was it? Him versus Neville, right?
Right, but I'm saying he
when
did
he left Impact.
Yeah, the way he left there, because otherwise he would be, I think, a guy at AEW right now. I think with Pac there and with everything else, those guys put on good matches. They know each other. He had good Ring of Honor days. I think he fits their mold, but he just publicly showed his ass. That. I don't know that they would take a chance early on.
Yeah, he's been known to do that. I don't know what their relationship is now, but yeah, I mean, with that history, it would be tough to try to build a company around someone with that.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't take that wild card chance. He's not like a high level guy, high enough profile guy to be worth that.
But you know what? I think Cody is just cocky enough starting this new venture, thinking that he's got the wind at his back, and he does. But just cocky enough that he would think that Austin Aries would, I can make him what I want him to be, and then it'll backfire on him. But he'll get signed, yeah.
I love the mini organic talk here we've got. Anything on the board on the actual topic here, Brian?
What was the topic? Oh, Finn?
Yeah.
Yeah, Berto's just saying that he's glad that they didn't burn Lashley versus Balor tonight, and that they kind of swapped and threw in Leo. Not threw in, but
I mean, that's what we've been begging them to do all the time is don't go right to the main event. I mean, you gotta have some forward play. You gotta go to third base. You can't just get right to home.
Yeah, I was thinking that during the match. I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. I don't want to see. I mean, I want to see Finn and Lashley.
Measure, please.
I do, but I don't want to see it now.
You weren't thinking that.
I was.
I don't believe you.
He was. No, he was. He was.
Oh, how do you know, Brian? You weren't even.
Because I'm in his head. I know what he's thinking all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
All of the time.
All the time.
My big fuck you of the night, because we don't have a fuck you award later on, so I'll say it here, is to the cameraman for what looked like an awesome spot for Leo Rush, but he got faked out, and all we saw was empty ringside. And
I missed that part.
Aftermath.
You guys.
Everybody missed it.
You guys
Brian,
are pretty upset
everybody
about that.
missed it. It wasn't just you.
I think it looked like a cool little RKO kind of.
Springboard, back elbow, something.
But I couldn't see it because
cameraman got faked out. Was it Corey that announced that cameraman got faked out?
Or Cole.
Yeah. Why do they have two pay-per-views before Mania, by the way? Why don't they just push Mania up into late March?
Why?
It used to be into late March. It used to be around my birthday. Instead, now it's closer to Rob's a week later. I don't know what the Fast Lane and the Elimination Chamber, why you have to have both. I also don't know how they said we'd have less pay-per-views in 18 than 17, and it went from 18 to 16. That's not that many, because originally it was dropping from 18 to 13. And
you're still going to get, even if they don't do all the extra ones, you're still getting one a month. I mean, no matter what.
But we at 18, you average 1.5 a month. And I think that's just too much to build unless you're going to vary the storyline. Last year, there was too much rematches. I had to fight you 6 times in a calendar year. Yeah. Fuck, come on, that's too much.
They give away about more than half of their pay-per-views, it feels like, for free.
And they also give away the matches on Raw and SmackDown.
What would you be your preferred every other month, every 2 months you get a pay-per-view?
I would actually prefer they keep the same number and shrink the time. Max them out at 5 matches. Max them out at 3 hours, start to finish. Fuck a pre-show unless you want to have one match as a pre-show.
So TakeOver.
Yes. I would rather have 18 takeovers for the main roster, have a chance to build those rivalries, and it not be the same matches every single time. Like, you could really play with that, and it doesn't have to be 5. It could be 7.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the same
12.
formula.
Just give it 12.
No,
12 is
no,
so
because
easy.
if they do 12, Brian, then they're all going to be 10 hours long, and I'm already sick of these 7-hour fucking big 4 weekends.
So you're saying if they keep the brand split, though, right?
I'm saying no. I'm saying
Not
if you want to keep showing me 18, I know this went way off topic, but if you keep 18 pay-per-views a year, make them truly 3 hours, and make them not have 6 of them be AJ versus Daniel Bryan.
Hey,
6 of them are going to be featuring Brock, and he'll be absent the other 12 with a title. If you're going to do that, then don't fill that spot.
yeah.
There's lots of women. There's lots of talent on this roster, Brian, that just like Rob is always saying they don't need to be on TV every week, they don't need to be on every single pay-per-view either.
No, we don't. Not everybody gets there. Not everybody gets a WrestleMania moment every fucking year.
Correct.
It's supposed to be something special, not like, hey, were you on the roster? Yeah.
I was in the Andre fucking
There's your
60-man
moment.
battle royal.
You got to be in it.
Yeah, I got thrown off Taka Michinoku style. My moment was my face hitting the floor.
I dress like a Viking.
Yeah.
3,
That was a perfect way to segue
What the
off
fuck
that.
do you want, Juan?
I dress like a Viking.
Juan said,
What does he want?
He's like, this show is like the Super Bowl tonight, and he's a bunch of catching Z's emojis. Fuck you. We're having good analytical, professional wrestling, fun conversation. I'm so mad at you, Juan. I'm taking your bagel from
I think
you.
Juan went heel. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Juan, heel or face?
Brian.
No, he's a tweener.
All right, number 3. Number 3, we haven't learned yet. Alexa Bliss, another moment of bliss.
Oh,
now,
my God.
by the way,
moment of horror.
guys, this to me was the best of the moment of blisses. But again, it had absolutely nothing to do with Alexa. She did not even contribute. She just was in the segment. What you want? The keyboard? You want the mouse? Nobody wants to talk to me.
Why are you always focusing?
I'm turning to you for you to talk
He's
to
so
me.
obsessed with you.
Oh, fine. I'll just take over this topic. You guys can fuck around.
No,
on
what
the
are you talking
computer.
about? What's going on?
So Alexa Bliss
wants
to bring out her guest EC3.
Oh, yeah.
And then I know that, by the way, quick punchline to the finish. I know EC3 beat Dean. I know that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not my thing. Dean was more...
Oh, we're talking about Dean right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dean was more like his old over character on SmackDown Live when he was champion before he got hurt. He was just out there, fuck all. He's going to run a little shoot on the guy. What did he say? He goes, EC3? Where's EC1 and EC2? That made me laugh. And then what was the other one I wrote here? Mute. What are you, a mute Chippendale dancer? Because all he's done is look in the mirror and never talk until tonight. So I like this version of Dean, and he got his ass kicked. I still think it's a work that he's on his way out.
He was like overselling everything, though. He was like almost like
that's
campy.
what he does.
Right.
That's when Dean was good and when I was a fan and you guys were insulting me for being a fan. He was always slow in the ring, Rob. But his character was entertaining when it was like this. No. I don't know if this is a conscious switch, but he didn't have the gas mask on tonight. Yeah. He didn't insult the crowd. That shitty-ass music with the fucking siren didn't come on.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
It did?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, fuck, I wasn't paying
You already numb to it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I tuned it out.
Are you done defending your boyfriend?
I like
No, I just think he's just
I liked
doesn't,
it tonight.
he just doesn't give a fuck anymore, right? He's just he'll do whatever the fuck it is that they want him to do.
Yeah,
but he's on his way out.
Notoriously,
Who cares, right?
if you read about him, you watch videos, all the fucking documentary on him says that he's not a campy guy. He doesn't like the campy gimmicks. So if he's all the shit that you've liked him being the campy Dean, apparently that's fucking what he hates the most.
Right.
So
I don't know if you guys saw the episode where Shane kept kicking him out all night and he kept coming back. It was hilarious. He didn't come back and like attack. He came back and was like seen eating pizza, just chilling in the back. It was funny. I don't know how he hates campy, but yeah. Let's see. Ambrose was good before 2017. Berto said that, so you know it's got to be true.
Oh, okay.
If EC3 got his hands on Alexa tonight, there'd be EC4 in 9 months. Top 1%. 1 million% agree with you, Stike is saying on the comment of Dean sucks balls, Adam.
Yes.
Well, there you go. See, it's confirmed.
Stike wants to know, hey, Brian.
Yeah.
is Alexa heel or face?
She was coming off
Horror.
strong.
Not an option, Rob.
No, hey, it's 2019.
Yeah, keep it clean.
No,
Come
I'm just
on,
saying
Rob.
that was her character tonight.
no,
it was cool.
what do you mean? She was pursuing someone.
Wow, Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She was hitting on someone. You call that a whore? If fucking Luke Gallows was hitting on someone, it would just be whatever. But now,
I don't know
but now
what you're
EC3
trying
is
to
doing it.
I don't know where you're going with it.
I don't
Keep
know
going.
where you're going.
Anywho, yeah, Alexa, how about that? Coming off strong. Hey, I like it. She's an independent woman, right?
Yeah.
I mean, no one knows that she's who's she dating? Blake Murphy.
Blake.
I don't know. What about the Samoan twat team and Nia Jax saying that she's gonna take Becky's spot?
Oh, what a total fucking. That is such great heel heat.
It really is.
She's getting so much heel heat right now. Nia Jax, like, I don't give a shit if you like Nia or not. Right now, she is fucking making her paychecks because people fucking cannot stand her, and I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah, I just don't like the China treatment. I like every other part of this.
China treatment.
China treatment.
The way they're like, oh, you're in the Rumble, now you're going to fight men. Like that. Like, I like this, that she's coming out and, like, everybody fucking hates me, but I'm going to play into that skit.
Yeah,
that
but
I'm good.
you know what? The only reason I like it is just because maybe they're finally, kind of, they're going to mix the guy, have intergender matches. That's
Yes.
basically what I wanted to say. Thank you. Thank you
Teddy
very
says
much.
it's time once again for everybody to get on the Ho train.
4,
She's engaged to Buddy Murphy. That's what it is.
Topic number 4, Scanners. For those of you that don't know, Scanners is a movie where people's head just explodes for no reason. Tonight, ours did on the concept of the spot for Elimination Chamber going to the winner of the Bossy Hug Connection and Alicia Fox and her tag team partner, Nikki Cross.
Oh, my God. Why?
This is why we called up Nikki Cross 6 months after Sanity and haven't paired them, is so that she can fight with Alicia Fox.
Yep.
It's fucking horrible, isn't it? I mean, it's absolutely horrible. It's like a cop going from working for a police force to, like, the next week he's working as a security guard at the fucking mall.
No, it's like an FBI agent going to a security guard at the mall. I think it's like a huge drop.
I mean, just what the hell are you doing with these people?
Why bring her up? You told me, Rob, that they only bring people up when they have a creative storyline for them.
Damn the devil! I never told you that.
Okay.
No,
I've never said that.
He never said that.
I
He says sink or swim. That's his shit. Which, actually, you can speak for yourself. I'm sorry.
what?
Go on.
Sink or swim? What?
Yeah, you say that sometimes they don't always have something for NXT people. They'll just bring them up just because they can't do anything else in NXT.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Let's see if they'll.
Let's see if they're
make
worthy.
it-
They
Come
might
on.
have
Sell
some TV
something.
value or
Right.
something, right? No, absolutely. Yeah, there's certain people like
Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans. You know, bring her up. Let's see if she's got the appeal to self-submerge. Maybe she's got some good stories in her. We can use her for a while. See if she works out. If she does, great.
Maybe
If
like
not,
EC3 is getting impatient.
yeah, EC3 is another one. It's like, he's got a great look and a great sound. You know, he's got a good mouth on promos. You know what I mean?
He's got a good mouth.
He's got a good mouth.
He got a party mouth.
He's a good.
Adam, what time
He's
was
a
that?
strong communicator.
Man booty doll.
All right, Rob, you won the Tickle Award of the night. Anyway, in case you didn't know, we all hate this and think it sucks.
Yeah.
Foxy's been around longer than my granny, Teddy says. I'm not touching that one. He said they need to have something for them before they're brought up. Berto says, check the tape. See, you never said what I said, but he says you said they need to have something before. I'm
What?
confused.
What'd you do?
Rewind,
was that, Vince?
Rewind. So Berto says that Rob said they need to have something for them before they get brought up. That's what he's saying that you said.
Oh, they absolutely need to. Yes. Do they do it? No.
Right.
I accept that. Yeah.
Apollo Crews.
Fucking Oscar.
Sorry, I didn't want to talk about Apollo. Number 5, High in Portland. This whole fucking main event What the fuck?
Why are you hating on fucking Apollo? Go ahead.
I'm just going high in Portland because I don't know if you guys could tell, but every one of their eyes were red tonight.
Well, it wasn't during the main event. It was during that opening.
was
It was during the
Right,
Kurt
right.
retirement thing, or
Right.
whatever.
They
it
knew
was.
they weren't wrestling for another 3 hours, so they got really high in the pre-show.
And like
Took gravity bongs in Gorilla.
Drew trying to take his fucking jacket off like before he jumped in the ring.
What the hell is that?
His jacket was attacking him.
In case you don't know, we're talking about Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Baron Corbin. I didn't want this to be like a Brian interview, and I didn't tell you what we were talking about or
that's
who
so
we're talking
funny.
about.
I'm gonna come in the ring and beat you down after I have some cupcakes.
I thought they were all crying. Initially, that's why I was like, "Oh, it looks like they're crying. Maybe Kurt really is retiring." Like they got emotional.
Oh, yeah,
backstage
no, yeah.
because maybe this was like a big thing.
This is it.
Yeah, and then I realized they were in Portland, and then no.
Oh, awesome! Good conversation.
By the way, Teddy on the board. You get this.
This is Roderick Strong, and I approve this message.
I won't read it because Rob will get all butthurt.
I am not starting to like Golda. You can suck it, Teddy. Absolutely suck it. In no fucking way.
Let's get ready to suck it. So I don't want to talk about this topic anymore. This was just a shitty Raw, shitty main event, shitty everything. It's in here for a reason. It's in here so that we can get to number 6, which is worth talking about. Number 6, fellas. Halftime Heat. 6-man tag match. We got Velveteen Dream, Tommaso Ciampa,
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole, baby, Ricochet, and Aleister Black.
This is
Faces versus heels. You know which is which, unless your name is Brian. How cool was this?
This is
as
great.
a halftime option?
This is the great. I mean, what cost him nothing,
No.
right?
Nada. Oh, and most of the crowd was NXT and PC.
I kept seeing
Performers.
fucking Oni Lorcan in there in a New England Patriots jersey.
Right.
I saw my favorite KC on the roster, KC Catanzaro,
Yeah.
in the crowd. She
She's
was
my
marking
favorite
out like
KC
crazy.
too.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Check the tape.
Check the tape. Bro.
We need to mark this whole episode, Brian.
Yeah.
We're getting gems, even
Yeah.
if our audience doesn't think so. Let's see. Wow. Juan's defending you to Teddy, by the way, on the board, so we don't need to check in with them on this topic.
All right.
But the push here at the end, Velveteen got the shine in the end by getting the win, right?
I
mean,
don't.
that-
I don't think it matters. Nah, there
Not
was,
in such a good match. You're
nah,
right.
yeah, there's no. What I mean is, this match was, I think, nothing to do with the storyline. It's not going to work into their regular programming.
Why not?
Because
No.
it was a flash match just for the Super Bowl.
It was for
You
people
don't
that
think
didn't.
that-
It was for people that didn't want to see Adam Levine's nipples.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
They'd rather see Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but seriously, why you don't think that Velveteen Dream at some
This
point in
was-
NXT is going to call out, "I got the pin on you"?
Maybe they'll use it as kind of gimmicky. Maybe they'll do that.
What?
But this was an indie match.
Do you know what Worlds Collide is, Brian?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
And
Plus,
Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream are in Worlds Collide, and guess what? Velveteen Dream just pinned Adam Cole. If they both win their opening round matches, they fight in the semifinals.
Well, it already happened,
Okay.
I just
and he won. So,
Who?
Velveteen.
Spoiler alert.
No, not
Dick.
spoiler. It already fucking happened.
Halftime Heat did.
No, the tournament did.
The tournament?
You never even saw it. It drew that low numbers. Wait till dirt sheets. We'll
Okay.
talk about it there.
All right. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it there.
But either way, big weekend for him.
yeah,
for
mud
Velveteen.
in the report for Rob.
Look,
Yeah,
th-
you
look,
just stumbled upon it.
my point is this looked like what you'd see when you go to an armory and watch a really good indie match, right? It was a lot of spots, some good chain wrestling. It was kind of wrestling that you don't normally see on the programming.
Rob, what about that triple whammy Ricochet took from Ciampa, Gargano, and Cole?
Oh, they had a couple moments like that. Not just that one, but I think
That one was great, though.
what was
I loved that spot.
the Johnny Johnny took a sequence from all of them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Johnny?
Yeah,
Yeah, the equivalent.
yeah.
When the face is
face
retaliate.
side, right?
Oh, yeah. He took he took Alistair's his kick,
And then Velveteen did his move.
and then he did his flipping DVD or whatever the fuck it's
And
called.
it was
Flipping
and
DDT.
he did the
DVD.
He did that, and then somebody did. Who did the next thing? Because it was a 4-part sequence, right?
Then Ricochet. Ricochet was on the top of the rope. He
No.
landed.
Velveteen finished, didn't he?
no, then after they did, no, so Ricochet finished.
Yeah.
Then Ricochet did his spring off the ropes, flip to the standing position. Alistair did his little thing that he does to flip into the sitting in the Indian style.
Oh, well,
and then
yeah.
Velveteen did that awesome move where he just rolled over the ropes and then fell back in through the bottom one and stood up and did his dazzling pose.
Well, we're talking apples and oranges right now because I was talking about when they were laying all their finishers on him.
Yeah.
Right. They all did that right before that is what I'm saying. Gargano got sent off. Ricochet, I think, was the last.
They didn't do all the finishers after that or before that.
Alistair did Black Mass.
You sure?
Then right into it, Velveteen grabbed him. Brian, didn't he, into the DDT?
It doesn't
I think that happened in the middle of the match.
Whatever.
More. Like when they did the taunts, and then they did the finish stuff.
Yeah, I think the taunts were in the middle, and then the finish stuff was at the finish.
Either way, it was fun. And I fucking told you because you were saying that you were like, well, what if the match goes longer than the halftime? And then
who cares?
What are you gonna watch? I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. It's halftime heat. Like it's gonna be over when the fucking game comes back on.
Black Mask 450, then Purple Rainmaker. So you were right, Rob. Velveteen was the end.
What if it goes
that's
longer?
what Stike's saying.
What's gonna happen? There's no time limit.
Anyway, so I really enjoyed this. Next up, we're going to do a little housekeeping, come back for awards, and we'll talk about the dirt sheets. So quick break. Second one tonight because we had some audio troubles in the first one, but we'll be right back.
Housekeeping. Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Housekeeping.
Not now.
Housekeeping.
Go away.
Here are your Marked Out Wrestling housekeeping notes. Stay informed through social media by following us on Facebook, facebook.com/markedoutthe1, Instagram @markedoutwrestling, Twitter @SmartMarkShow. Join us live and subscribe on YouTube, Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, or Twitch, Marked Out Wrestling. Listen to us using Apple Podcast, iTunes, or Podbean the following day. Send us your thoughts and opinions, or upload your custom audio segments to us using WeTransfer.com via email, markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. MOWP are members of the Electronic Media Collective and Bubba the Love Sponges, Bubba Radio Army. You can listen to us on demand on either platform. Get connected. Get connected.
Oh my God! I said no. Okay, I clean. I stick finger in your mouth. Housekeeping.
Okay.
Okay.
Show me the money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hello, Marked Out Wrestling listener family. This is Wwe Raw, the executive producer of the show, and I'm excited to tell you about some great ways to help us continue to bring you great pro wrestling fan perspective in the coming year. Visit markedoutgear.com and browse our new line of apparel and gear. You can grab a shirt or gear with some of our favorite catchphrases from the show or some of our original concepts. And don't forget to use the promo code SmartMarkShow for 10% off of your entire order. Independent wrestlers, we'd love to support your growth by offering you a platform to market yourself. Email us, markedoutgear@gmail.com, if you are interested. We will take a minimal cut while giving you up to 90% of the profits. Also, join one of our monthly tiers on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/markedouwrestling, and if you choose the Marking Out tier of $20 a month, we will send you an MOWP shirt as a thank you. Finally, visit collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code MARKEDOUT, that's all caps and one word, to receive 10% off of your entire order of Al Snow's popular pro wrestling brand apparel.
Show me the money! Show me the money! You my motherfucker!
And thank you for your support.
Back out of the commercial break, Brian is making Rhodey laugh hysterically, so I don't know how much they're going to contribute here, but this is
I didn't even do anything.
What?
We're going to give you what you want. Something new. Something fresh. In the coming weeks and months, you will be seeing new...
Recorded live from the White Table Studios, it's the Smarky Awards.
For those of you new to the panel, this is going to be our Smarkies. There's the Mark Out Award, the best match. Well, that sucked, LOL, and the Pink Slip Award on the board already. Daniel Price says Pile Driver Playlist coming back. With 27 easy payments of $3.99.
The fuck does that mean?
It means I get 5 cents per sale. That's what that means. Let's see. Brian, do you want to kick us off? What was your marked out award?
My marked out award would have to be. This is a tough one. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
Okay.
How's that?
The thing we didn't talk about, you marked out the most for. Awesome.
Dude, what else? And plus, they were the only ones that didn't look high, right?
That has to be the greatest answer ever. Dude, what else?
Yeah, what else, bro? Why not?
I love your notes. Yeah, Brian, your notes are so in-depth.
He didn't write
No, I write everything in my notebook.
Yeah, whatever, Luchadamas.
Okay, yeah, right.
What do you got over there, Rody?
Oh, man. What's that? Marked out award?
Yeah, what's your marked out award?
Fuck out of here. Marked out award is seeing Dean not suck for a segment.
Oh,
that was pretty cool.
Okay, I'll give you a coin for that one.
Yeah.
My marked out award was Elias's return of the heel promo. Tonight last week he kind of dabbled in it. Tonight he shit full on the audience, and I loved every minute of it. I didn't get to write them all down. I was too busy laughing with him. Fuck you, Road Dogg and Jeff Jarrett, for even being on my TV.
Oh, God.
Brian, you got some marked out awards from the board?
Let's see. Marked out from Berto was Otis Dozovic. Is it Dozovic or Dozovich? What are they saying? They're saying no. I think they're saying Dozovic.
Dozovic.
Are we sure? Either way. He brings
Dozer.
charisma.
Who cares? It's Dozer.
That puts a smile on my face all the time until they keep losing.
They didn't lose tonight.
No, but
they didn't get pinned.
Hey, did we talk? Was I working on the sound? Did we talk about the Road Dogg thing?
No.
Okay.
Brian just mentioned.
Well, I mentioned they had a couple.
I just mentioned it.
When those usually happen, that means Vince is kind of.
Do you really think we should have? That was worthy of.
No, I'll get there. Sorry, just come on.
Another good one for Bang Bus. We didn't talk about this one. His marked out was for Mojo, or AKA Fat Sammy.
I thought it was Sammy until I paid attention to him talking. I marked out to mirror, mirror on the wall. Why am I talking to myself at all? That's from Juan. Bang Bus also has Mojo. Number 2, best match. Even with the fucked up camera spot, I still got to give it to Leo and Finn.
That's what I had, too.
There really wasn't much competition tonight for that spot.
I forgot about that match. I put tag match, I guess.
Which
tag match? There were 3 of them.
Literally what I said, I guess.
The four-way.
There were
the 4-way.
Oh, okay. See, I got to clarify.
Yeah.
All right. The main event was a tag match, and so was that shitty women's qualifier. Best match on the board, of course. They're probably going to agree with me. Finn
of course
and Leo.
they are, right?
Yeah.
Finn and Leo is the only thing to choose from.
You're right.
Brian, you agree
Whoa,
with me.
whoa. Hey, what about Jarrett versus Elias? Come on.
No. Or Bang Bus, he says best match, Mojo and his demons. Best match, not doing Lashley and Finn for Berto. He's going outside the box with his awards. Well, that sucked. There's a lot to choose from. Let's just fucking go to Rob first. Let you get the.
Oh, dude, I literally wrote down. I don't want to spoil your two answers, but I wrote down WWE programming. So I pretty much I umbrellaed everything into it. So no matter what you say, I've already said it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So all the answers.
Yes. Everything.
Oh, well, you're both doing Medine works tonight. I get it. Brian, what's yours?
I'm gonna go with Nia.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
I like that. I like that she's playing.
It might have been.
I know, and that's why I hate it. But like,
are you fan hating her? Are you like giving her heat?
I am. She really gets to me, man.
Yeah. But it's not. It's not like X-Pac heat. You're like, you're digging in on the heel of the character, aren't you?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of
both.
Is
it still real to you? Damn it.
Still real to me.
A little bit.
Damn it.
A little bit. Fucking hate the Rock's cousins.
Yeah. And whatever Snuka's daughter's involvement is. Well, that sucked for me was the doctor angle with Becky. Just go to the fucking doctor.
Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor.
Let's go.
And if you're going to do this whole thing with Stephanie McMahon and that's the angle you want to play going into Ronda, I'm fine with it going into there. But just go to the doctor. That's a stupid way to do it.
Just go to urgent care. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sure they have something in Portland.
Fucking CVS has like a 1-minute clinic.
Earlier on the board, they were talking about, remember when Finley was the one who allowed her to go in the Rumble? I wonder if that bites him in the ass. Well, that sucked. The fact that Stephanie has to get last shot on Becky. That's from Berto. Alexa not being able to do a full segment without an interruption. That sucks for Stike.
No.
Yeah, Rob, why are you saying no? You know exactly what that's fucking like. Every time you used to try and do the NXT Minute, you got interrupted by phone calls and all sorts of shit.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant for us, though. It's like, no, it's good. Interrupt this segment because she
yeah.
is not good at what she's doing.
I just thought you would defend it.
No.
No. LOL and Pink Slip are the last one. My LOL, I'm going to lead this one off, is shouldn't you be on SmackDown killing their ratings? That was Elias to Road Dogg, and it made me tickle. What's yours, Brian?
My LOL is more of like an uncomfortable LOL, and it's just whenever the Lucha House Party come out with fucking pinatas. Like, talk about stuff that we think that Vince is like kind of like at the helm of, right? That's got to be one of the things. Like having Road Dogg and Jarrett there, fine, that's probably Vince. Having the Lucha House Party come out with the goddamn noisemakers and pinatas. I mean, come on.
You know who's been on our show before, Brian? I don't remember if he was on before you, but that's
Irish.
Hank Hill.
Oh.
And I feel like...
Damn it, boy.
I feel like the Lucha House Party is
it,
how
boy.
Hank Hill views Mexicans. They're like, yeah, there's like pinatas, and they wear masks when they wrestle.
They don't use much propane.
Oh, they have sweetheart
They
deals.
got jetpacks.
Yeah.
They use stairs. What do you got, Rob?
For LOL?
Yeah.
The Ambrose questioning of EC3. I don't remember the questions. I just remember I laughed all
Oh,
the
he
time.
said, what happened to EC1 and 2?
Yeah, right.
EC1 and EC2.
That's what it was.
He had other good jabs in there,
Yeah.
but it was pretty funny.
What happened to
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's weird that I'm going to go out of the box. Yeah, the other one was the mute Chippendale dancer, Rob.
Okay.
LOL's on the board, Brian.
LOL for Stike. Zack Ryder saying him and Kurt are not going to be losers anymore. Yeah. LOL for Bang Bus was Mojo when he said mirror, mirror on the wall. Yeah. Let's see.
Berto says, LOL, what I said, which was the shouldn't
what
you
did
be
you
on
say?
SmackDown killing their ratings?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
To the Road Dogg, it was deservedly so. Yeah, you can't argue with that. Pink Slip, Rhodey, I'll let you kick this one off. Who's your Pink Slip?
I'm gonna break the rules and I'm gonna give it to two people.
Oh,
yeah, I got two.
Your rules, break them.
Hey, so Foxy is my first Pink Slip. Why?
You're fired.
Why are you even still a thing?
And why are you ruining Nikki Cross?
Yeah. But Road Dogg, and here's the more in-depth reason why.
You're fired.
Road Dogg, you're fired. It was like watching my father trying to do things that he shouldn't do. It's like, Dad, stop. Fucking stop already. You got the mega dad bod going. You're just not cool anymore. I was saying to you earlier, Adam, I was saying that, what sucks about being older and not being in your 20s anymore.
Father time,
right, is, I don't mind if a girl, like, turns me down for whatever reason. But if she turns me down with the phrase of, oh, you're so old, that's why I miss my 20s, because no woman could say that to me, right?
You had hair and didn't look like Golda then.
Yeah, I'm just saying, that's Road. What the fuck, man?
He almost breezed past
The
it.
fuck? No, I'm just saying that, not
No,
good.
I'm just kidding.
Road Dogg, we don't need that no more. Don't let Road Dogg go out there and do that again. He
was
needs
like
to be
that,
fired.
like that Steve Buscemi. I forget what movie or TV show it's from. But there's like that GIF that's around where he's like walking in wearing like fucking like 20-something-year-old like clothes, like a hat, like fucking Road Dogg. And he just goes, he's like, "Hello, fellow children." That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
You need to see it.
Great segue.
It's more
Brian.
of a visual.
Great segue. What do you got? Who's your Pink
my
Slip?
Pink
Because
Slip
I'm
award.
about to give you
yeah,
mine.
My Pink Slip award is gonna go to fucking Zack Ryder. Let him go. Let him go be with his buddies over in AEW and let him goddamn do something.
Yeah,
How
but
about that?
isn't his girlfriend? Where's his girlfriend?
She's at the PC.
You're fired.
All right.
Whatever. She can
Bye,
be at the
Zach.
PC.
Take your girlfriend with you. Pink Slips on the board. McMahon appearances on TV. That's for Daniel Price. WWE created for the whole show except Finn and Leo. That's for Stike.
Oh.
The Rams offense for Juan. He loves Trump. Mojo for Bang Bus. Not surprising. And Road Dogg for Berto. You know who's getting mine? Drew McIntyre.
Oh, really?
Do you know why?
Because he needs somebody else to carry him again?
Absolutely. Why is this guy not been given the push he deserves? You know, I knew that when President Bush died, there was a lot of backstage rumor that he was supposed to win that night, and Vince decided to change it last minute. But outside of that, he went from debuting with Dolph, moving away from Dolph, saying, I don't need anybody, and here comes Baron, who's a taller Dolph, mid-card Hall of Famer. Fuck.
I wouldn't even give him that much.
Mid-card Hall of Famer.
I meant Dolph.
Potential TV champion.
Yeah. What else? The European title revival.
Tom's Comedy Club, act of the night.
So, yeah, I mean, JD making an appearance on the board for half a second says Raw sucked. Good night.
Thank you for your insight.
See, that was better
Thanks,
than any of
JD.
your stupid fucking calls. Why can't you just keep it that simple and just do that?
Are we taking phone calls right
That
now?
was mean.
No,
Adam.
shut up, Brian. Don't even start.
Alrighty. Adam, Robert,
Brian.
where the fuck is
The
Lars
name
Sullivan?
game.
Where is he?
He's
Where's
scared.
Lars?
He's
We-
scared.
We
He's
have
locked up
he's
in a
scared.
fucking hospital.
He's anxious.
He's off reviewing us.
He could be. He is always on the chat boards
He
and all
might
that shit,
be.
right?
Is
he
he the
very
one,
well might
Is he
be.
the one blowing up the marked out gear pages?
He could be. We've got sizes that will fit him, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, we've got shirts that will keep you fucking extra dry.
you-
I think Rhodey's wearing one
You
right
could
now.
buy 3 and sew them together.
Yeah. So apparently Lars was supposed to be at Raw last week, but of course he wasn't there. Now,
Thanks for the recap, Brian. Back to you, Rob.
I've watched so much Raw that I just have to throw recaps in there.
Yeah, I'll
but
bet you
did
do.
you guys know that Sullivan has an alter ego that kind of is his social media representative? His name is William Christensen. Have you heard this before?
No.
Well, he wrote, there has been a lot of speculation about Lars recently. It's true. He went missing several weeks ago, and I just was able to contact him this morning. Lars wants everyone to know he's in a good place and is sorry to everyone he's disappointed.
He's going to be in the good place next season?
Yes. Lars Sullivan is going to be on Season 4 of The Good Place.
5. Good try,
Season
though.
5?
You were almost there.
Wait.
With Ted Danson.
What I missed?
All you missed, Rob,
I love you,
that,
JD.
is that apparently Lars Sullivan is not missing.
Well, we haven't seen any of his promos, right? We haven't seen.
But he's not missing.
He's not missing.
Right. They found him.
They found him. Maybe he'll be in AEW, right?
Do you think that somebody could, like, tar and feather him, but, like, tar and hair him and mistake him for Bigfoot? Just off topic.
It depends on what kind of shrooms I'm eating. Yeah. I'm
Like
sure.
Harry and the Henderson style.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Like thinking. Live with John Lithgow.
That was a very good show. I love that show.
Yeah, it was a good topic.
Yeah, that was a really good show.
Yeah, good segue.
Do you guys remember the wrestler Priscilla Kelly who recently pulled the tampon?
Priscilla Presley?
No, Priscilla
Oh,
Kelly.
the tampon chick.
The tampon spot
Yeah.
girl. Not the. Well, you know what I mean.
Tampon spot.
You know what I mean. You know what I
can't-
mean. You know what I mean.
It sounds weird to say those words
Right,
together. Tampon spot.
Yeah.
Because all tampons.
She
get
was
spots.
back in the
More you know.
on the internets last week.
On the internet.
And she threw up on her opponent, which also made her opponent throw up because he got thrown up on. If you haven't seen the clip, this took place at the Ultimate Bar Brawl in Atlanta, where Kelly teamed with Darby Allin against Delilah Doom and Eli Everfly in a match with no ring. In the show, the entire thing had no ring. It's fucking weird. Ken Shamrock wrestled in a goddamn match with no ring. I think I sent you guys those clips.
You did. By the way, Bang Bus says Lars isn't debuting yet because they're trying to negotiate a contract to bring Brodus Clay back and have them team up.
Oh, that would be fun.
But if you guys
I
haven't,
want that hashtag now.
if you haven't seen the clip,
Somebody give him up.
if you hated the tampon spot,
Yeah.
I said it
I
again.
didn't
sorry.
hate it. I thought it was
Wait,
stupid.
is this like 2 girls, 1 cup in the ring kind of shit?
No.
Yeah, it was no. Did you not see it, Rob? You didn't watch the link. You didn't. All it is basically in the middle of a fight, the girl reaches in, pulls her tampon out, and shoves it in a girl's
No,
face.
I know that. I'm talking about the what we're talking about now.
The vomit one.
Yeah.
You want to see?
Do I want to see it?
Yeah, here. It's right
Okay,
here.
I'll live react.
Yeah, you can live react. There
Yeah,
you go.
live react.
Let's see.
We can't play it on here. I mean, we can, but we can't. You know what I mean?
JD got
So-
1,000 subs. Berto says, "No."
All right, we'll send them our way.
Yeah.
Bang Bus says, I wouldn't mind the tampon spot on me. Well, there you go.
Yeah, Bang Bus has, what is that, the other channel for some vile shit like that.
I gotta say,
so they're just using the whole
grindcore.
They're just in a fucking bar.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. I mean, and they're not just like
looks
wrestling.
like Johnny Knoxville and Butterbean in a department store.
But they actually have like very good names that are on the card. If you haven't seen it, personally, I really didn't mind the tampon, the whole thing. I thought it was just
that's offensive.
You think that? I think this is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, this is offensive.
Right?
Yeah,
that's gross.
I don't. No, I don't.
This is gross.
I
other thing,
I never want to see that.
That's fucking. It's whatever. It's you want to call it. It's they're making movies, as Vince says, or whatever. Whatever. It's just it's art, man. But the puke thing is disgusting. I'm with you. With
That's
that
too
one
much,
right?
It's just too much.
So I wonder what her next thing is going to be.
She's gonna snowball somebody in the ring.
Who?
I don't know.
PCO?
I don't know who that is. Okay, yeah.
Adam.
What?
Do you know who PCO is?
What?
Speaking of, this actually was not.
Go ahead.
This wasn't talked about before when we were talking about halftime heat. But Adam, your boy Petey Williams took some offense to Mr. Adam Cole doing the Canadian Destroyer.
Oh yeah.
And if you didn't notice, the announcers were calling it the what were they calling it? The Panama Destroyer.
Whatever they were doing, a lot of people gave heat to Petey Williams, thinking that he was. I actually know about this one, Brian. Thinking that he was upset that people were doing the move. He could give two fucks about people doing the move. He was mad they weren't calling it the Canadian Destroyer because of its reference to the actual person it's named after. What was his name? The Canadian Destroyer,
Doug
the original. Chevalier.
It's probably French.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Chevalier.
It's the fucking WWE.
Right?
They changed the name of a headlock. He's got him in the Dragon Twister. The
Master Lock. No, they don't change.
Master Lock.
Okay, but Rob, they don't change the name of the Luthez Press.
They don't say it anymore.
Is this not the equivalent to
what?
You know?
Oh, no, they've got
the double A spine buster.
Luthez Press.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
and
Moro
they say
does.
double A, and they say double A spine buster.
No, Moro does.
So why not say fucking Canadian?
Well, because he can't say it's Petey Williams' Canadian Destroyer when the guy's never been on fucking WWE TV.
But it's the Canadian Destroyer named after Doug Chevalier.
They're not just going to name out some random fucking guy that not everyone knows. Do you know who he is? Adam, please enlighten me with some fucking Canadian Destroyer, Doug Chevalier.
I'm going to cut to Steve, who's off camera, and he says he fought Wahoo McDaniel back in '67 in a 51 1/4 star match that was on the same level of Adam Cole and Kevin Owens' recent 51 1/2 star match.
Are you still talking?
Bang Bus, I know I'm not saying that he hasn't been doing the match as far as Adam Cole doing the Canadian Destroyer. What Petey Williams had a problem with was that the announcers were calling it the Panama Sunrise.
Yeah, that was to my point.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's the WWE. They changed the name of everything. They don't always say Luthez. They always they probably got something, the Viper. You know?
And even when fucking Rey Mysterio and Andrade were doing it, they weren't calling it the Canadian Destroyer. They weren't even calling it anything. They were just saying there was...
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. They were
Riveting,
just reacting to it.
The Lucha Loop.
I'm going to react to you and...
Bang, bang.
Oh,
on the board.
Adam doesn't know what a Panama Sunrise is, so he's bored. Adam doesn't know who PCO is, so
Bang Bus says, by the way,
he's lost interest.
Bang Bus wants to remind us, Catbox has joined us, by the way, but Bang Bus wants to remind us that Adam Cole's been doing the Panama Sunrise since the Indies. Shame on you, Brian.
Right, and
don't forget, he did it in the halftime heat as well.
Yeah, that's what the fuck we were just talking about, you asshole.
That's awesome.
Where are you?
SpongeBob SquarePants is what the board's talking about because apparently JD posted a SpongeBob video that got him a lot of something with Catbox.
That's funny.
Stike wants to remind us, I checked the tape, I said it earlier, nobody was listening on the early parts here, but it's being reported that the original Hart Foundation, Brett, Jimmy, and Jim, will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. He says personally he'd like to see the 97 Hart Foundation go in instead.
Who would that be, Adam?
Of course, that is without Jimmy Hart. And then you add Bulldog, and you also add the Pillman.
Junior or senior?
Senior.
Okay.
The new Hart Foundation isn't that what they go by, or do they go like Hart Foundation
3.0?
Junior?
Yeah. No, I think they just go the new Hart Foundation.
Pillman's not already in the Hall of Fame, right? They're not going to put him in, right?
No.
I don't know that
they won't put him in.
He was in so brief. If they did put him in, it's solely based on his WCW.
Didn't he kill himself?
Yes.
They're not going to put him in.
He killed himself supposedly from
accident,
concussion.
wasn't it?
I thought it was one of those concussion-like, trauma brain.
No, that's way before.
He wasn't an indie star, so Adam will probably know what happened.
Anyway.
Do you have anything else, Brian?
Two guys that are leaving New Japan, Trent Beretta and Chucky T.
I've heard of one of them.
Who? Trent Beretta?
Yeah.
Because he was in WWE, of course.
Good pizza.
Yeah, Chucky T. Yeah. But they're finishing up their scheduled shows. Actually, they're already done. So you might see them ending up in AEW. They have a very good, standing with
Cody and them.
With Cody
and the
Bucks, yeah, especially. Cheers, they were offered contracts by New Japan, and they both turned them down.
Go away, Baton.
Such an asshole.
What, they turned him down? I figured they had to be doing something else.
Adam, who's in the new Hart Foundation?
The new?
Yeah.
Like the current?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
the board wants to know. The board wants to know.
It's Brian Pillman Jr.
Okay.
Let's see. It's Teddy Hart. No, what the fuck? It's Davey Boy Smith Jr. It's Natty.
TJ Wilson.
Tyson Kidd.
And Cesaro's and Cesaro's headphones.
And Lance Storm Jr.
Cesaro's headphones.
I had two of them right. I have no clue on the others.
No, you got it, actually. You got it.
I did.
You got it. I think you got yeah. Well, it's three of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just added Natty.
Natty is not in there.
Go on to something else. Rob and I are done for a minute.
Everyone is actually everyone is just fact checking us about Brian Pillman Sr.
Okay.
About his death. It says that there were no drugs in his system when he died.
Yeah.
But he did die of cardiac arrest.
Oh, that's tragic.
Oh, so it wasn't suicide.
Well, it wasn't an overdose.
Oh, okay.
I bet Adams doesn't know Pillman's son is a wrestler. I do.
Well, that's why I just quizzed you.
I did know
that. And you passed the test.
I passed.
Time to play the game.
Sweet. I can also do some math problems.
So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance, minus my 25% chance.
What do you got? You got anything else?
Adam's he's free ranging. You got to get in there, Brian.
JD's just talking about how much he made off of his YouTube videos.
Yeah, we don't care. Is that what do you have? I need something from wrestling related. This is your
wrestling related. All right, Gene Snitsky is back in the news.
Oh, wasn't my fault. That's Snitsky.
Yeah,
who? The one who kayfabe caused Lita to lose her baby.
Whoa.
That Kane was the father of. Which is what ended the Edge and Lita story.
He recently he reached the highest level that anyone can get into the Boy Scouts. So congratulations.
He's finally an Eagle Scout.
Doesn't that count? I'm just kidding. I completely made that up. That's false.
Oh,
don't go up to Snitsky and say congratulations on the Boy Scouts.
Juan wants to point out, don't forget, Brett's now going to be a 2-time Hall of Famer with this induction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks, Brian.
Well, we knew that. Come on. Right?
Yes, but he's pointing it out, so I thought I'd share it with the audience.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think, yeah.
I don't know what that is. I didn't mean to hit that. Anything else, Brian? This is your shitty segment. We're going to cancel it just like everything else you touch.
No, I think I've shared my piece, Adam.
You don't have anything else?
No.
Really?
No. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about fucking Batista?
No, I'm going to go. Rob was complaining that he didn't want me to take over this segment and he wanted me to share it. So, Brian, it's you and me. Final thoughts for us real quick before we turn to Rob for the bottom line to close it out.
Oh, am I doing the bottom line tonight?
Yep. You were the one who told me, not the right one, that you wanted a chance.
No,
Here's
that was
your
from
chance.
last week.
Well, now it's this week.
You're just supposed to tell me these things before.
You're the executive producer. Why do I tell you these things? You know, it's you're the one who sets these things. It's your turn.
Well, I'm just not doing one. Okay, I'll do something. I'll figure it out.
All right, yeah. Rob will do something shitty on the fly. Dirt sheet from the board. Bangbus says Matt Sydal is going to AEW.
Probably. He finished up at Impact recently. Do you know who Matt Sydal? That's Evan Bourne, Adam.
Right. I do know that. I didn't know that. Check the tape off air. Probably, 6 months ago? I asked Brian, I was like, who the fuck is Matt Sydal? Why does he look so familiar? He's like, that's Evan Bourne. I was like, oh, damn it. It wasn't quite like Desmond Wolfe and Nigel McGuinness.
Desmond Wolfe is going to AEW, I think, Adam.
Oh, as Nigel McGuinness?
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to do like 3 Faces of Foley?
Yeah.
All right. Any other final thoughts for you before we go to Rob?
Are we going to be here tomorrow? Who's going to be here tomorrow?
I'm going to be here tomorrow. Are you going to be here tomorrow?
I think I'll be here tomorrow.
What's that name of that show?
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Well, we'll be watching SmackDown.
You totally fucked that up.
No,
I fucked it up.
No, I didn't.
You fucked it up.
No, I didn't.
Don't forget also, guys, we got the dark match coming up after we...
You fucked that up.
Yeah, way to move the mic away from me. We got the dark match coming up after we go off air. That is a YouTube exclusive because it's not worth being on the podcast.
I think this whole show is going to be. Don't worry about it.
This whole thing is YouTube exclusive.
Rob.
Yeah, what?
Bottom line, take it away. Close us down.
It's just not fair. Like I learned this like 45 seconds ago that I'm doing the bottom line. How is it fair? So I get the mics turned off. It's just me doing. Okay, fine. I don't know what to talk about. Alexa Bliss should not do that fucking segment again. There's that. And, yeah. Hey, Titan games are fun. They're fun. And, so, Brian.
Subscribe to iTunes.
Subscribe to iTunes.
Leave comments.
Yeah, to do that.
Leave comments.
Reviews on iTunes.
And send us a screenshot.
Hey, and you know what? Like us on IG, because that's fun. Anyway, Natty needs... Oh, dude, so the segment with Natty and... What's the fucking name? What's that girl's name? Oh, yeah. Hey, answer the phone. Answer the... Oh, is it still ringing?
Hello?
Hey. Oh, it's JD. What's up, man? What's up? Yeah, I hear... What?
I gotta keep it low.
Are you beating off? What are you doing?
No, I'm trying not to wake people up.
You're masturbating on Noah? What did you say?
No, I'm trying not to wake people up.
Oh, he don't want to wake anybody up.
Chris Benoit?
Yeah.
What?
You're killing me, Smalls.
What, man?
What?
Was it good?
What?
What was what show good?
Raw.
No.
What?
Stop hitting the button, jackass. I'm talking to JD.
Okay. I mean, I expected it to be bad, so.
What?
I said I expected it to be bad.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, me too, man. It's riveting.
How have you been lately, Rob?
Me, man, I've been doing all right, man. I've been doing all right. You know, focusing a lot on life and shit like that, and doing this podcast thing. I don't know why I'm still talking right now. Why this show is still going? This is fucking. I'm fucking. They're fucking me over right now.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
That's how it starts.
Oh, thank you guys for sticking with us. I don't know why we let Rob close the last show. But if this is the dark match, it's a little different. That's why I had to figure out where the hell the damn music was to fade that down, Brian. I'm Adam. This is the dark match. Adam Baum alongside Bionic Mark, Brian, Angry Elf Frody.
Yeah, welcome to the dark match.
Yes, welcome. So what do you want to talk about tonight, boys? Brian, are you going to supply us with a surprise comment? Last week I talked about
no, you had some
Jewish
shitty.
thing.
Oh, I wasn't here. No, I was here.
Maybe you weren't. Maybe not.
I was here.
I don't remember.
Where's your little gimmick box of fucking topics?
We have that.
It is right there.
If I get Disney again.
No, we threw that one away. That one was, by the way, was from the board. And Juan says people could not read what you were holding up the screen earlier.
I can't even read what the fuck you. Oh, conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories. Ooh, Rob, I know you have a head full of them. Which one?
Yeah.
You got JFK, Trump's election, Gore's non-election.
Trump's election.
Oh, there's a bunch of conspiracies out there.
I'm not. I used to be
UFOs.
I used to be a conspiracy theory guy. I'm not so much anymore.
Not anymore?
I'm a little bit more, thinking that things are a lot more fucking plain and boring than we think they are. And we hype shit up to make shit interesting, but it's really not. Really, a fucking weather
balloon. A plane flies over and people think it's an alien.
It's a fucking plane, yeah.
Area 51, they did nuke testing, but they're saying it's closed off because they have aliens there.
I don't
know why all mine are aliens.
JFK, I don't even think it's conspiracy theory. I think there was more shooters, but if I'm wrong, I'm not like, oh no, it's kind of.
Oh no, I'm just gonna blow the mics.
I got caught up. I used to watch that Ancient Aliens show all the time. And I would like walk into my dad's house and go, Dad.
The crop circles and
Can
shit.
I open that right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'd be like, Dad, there are ancient Egyptian artifacts who like airplanes and shit and stuff right now, and so aliens probably were here, and I would say shit like that, and eventually I was going, wow, what an idiot I am.
Do you think there was ever like any kind of collusion in the whole, everybody from that, like JFK was killed. There was the tie-ins, of course, of the assassinations of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. A lot of people tie all these assassinations together. Teddy Kennedy, maybe with his brother. I don't think there's any modern day conspiracy theories. I know you laughed when I threw in Trump and like Gore, but rigged elections. We had a bunch of dead people vote for Bush. And now here we have outside interference potentially from Russia. I don't know. Is there a modern day, like, what's a conspiracy theory to you, Brian, Mr. Millennial?
What about 9/11?
That we knew about it. What conspiracy part?
Well, there's a bunch of shit that people are saying.
Oh, yeah, there's 20 different versions.
Right. The one, of course, that Al-Qaeda came from, what was it, Middle East instead of Afghanistan and all points in between.
And that, like, the government knew about it before the
CIA backed them.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there was warnings given and people ignored it. There was ones where it actually was planned. Some people think that George W. Bush and Cheney, did it. Like, they fucking they were unmanned planes with explosives on them that fucking went in. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy fucking shit with 9/11. I tend to think it kind of is what it is. If there was a warning that was sent to somebody and it was ignored, that probably could have very well fucking happened, right? There's somebody out there who's dumb enough to go, it's fucking nothing. This is nothing. And not pass the word the way they should have.
There was one of the conspiracy theories about Flight United 42 or whatever it was, that they shot it down and they just made the movie to kind of cover up the fact that they had to shoot down a civilian aircraft because of fear that they were going to be the next plane to hit. Don't forget, there was another one that hit the Pentagon. I mean, didn't do much damage, but
yeah,
still.
I'm just saying that it's more than likely just normal shit. Like no black ops, no fucking interagency within the United States that's plotting against itself to wag the dog or whatever bullshit like that, or reset the
or
reset the population to a certain number. I think it's some fucking religious fucking assholes from overseas that did some shit, and there was people in the U.S. that probably could have stopped it, but they were negligent in their job, and people died.
Yeah, all these modern-day conspiracies, most of them are exposed just like 9/11, like Michael Moore. Why was this?
Roger Stone.
Moore. And, Michael Moore usually exposes kind of these conspiracy theories. Brian, I'm surprised you haven't mentioned not really a conspiracy theory, but you haven't shut the fuck up about the Fire Festival.
Oh.
That's one of those hokey schemes.
Yeah, that's not a conspiracy theory, but that's just something to watch. But
oh yeah, talk about that.
Well, that's not a conspiracy theory though.
No, I know. Who cares?
What?
Oh,
Juan, you guys haven't watched it.
Juan wants to talk about how the plane that hit the Pentagon didn't mess up the grass. Okay. Yeah. There's lots of weird photographic evidence of all sorts of shit.
I saw the building. I took a tour of the Pentagon, and I actually saw like where they have the actual brick. Like they had to redo the whole thing, and saw pictures of it all.
Let's be clear here. The people, I love the ones that people are like, oh, it was a missile that hit the Pentagon, or it wasn't really. There's no plane. There's no debris. Just to be very clear, in the Pentagon, yes, there are many, many secrets. Right, there are a lot of secrets, and I'm sure some shit that we'd love to know, and some shit we probably don't want to know.
They keep Magneto there, right?
Right, but there is also thousands and thousands of employees, and whether they're military employees or not, they're just people, and they're just citizens. They're not going to take every military personnel in there and go, here's the lie, carry it forever. Okay?
Right, like any survivors of the World Trade Center could have done.
Right. It's how I tell people all the time. There's never going to be a military coup because the people who make up the military are just fucking us. They're just guys that went for college, and they're like, I'm not turning on my country. The fuck is wrong with you kind of thing.
Well, what about the other conspiracies, or would you consider these conspiracies like Enron and some of the stuff that...
No, it's some fucking crooked dudes.
Yeah,
well, because that to me is what the whole Bush and Gore thing was. I think Cheney was all about freaking taking the presidency and making it into a business. From his vantage point,
I don't think that's anywhere in the. I don't know. I've never heard that.
Oh, the money that he made. I mean, he supposedly gave up all his corporate holdings while he was vice president, but
well, yeah, and he got his old company fucking lots of contract deals overseas,
and then he took it back when he left office. I mean, I think that's a little shady using your connections.
No,
that way.
It is shady, but I don't think that's.
We have the email conspiracies with Hillary Clinton.
There's no conspiracy there.
Nothing.
She had a bunch of dumb fucking emails.
Yeah.
It was about yoga.
What about
there were yoga emails?
What about Putin, not Juan, Putin getting Trump elected? You don't like that one
I
at
love
all?
Putin. Jello Putin.
It's fucking that's not a conspiracy because there's evidence literally falling out of the sky that it happened.
About what?
But, okay, I agree with you, Rob. I'm playing devil's advocate over here. I know that there's evidence of most of the things that I've said, but many people in this country view these as conspiracies despite the evidence. These are some of them are flat earthers.
Oh God, those people.
Well, we don't know.
Flat earthers think that the planet is round is a conspiracy.
What'd you say? What do you say, Brian?
We don't know that it's round.
Are you fucking kidding right now? Are you? No.
Yeah. I've never seen The Edge.
Check the tape. Brian is that dumb.
I've never seen The Edge.
You know what a horizon is, right, Brian?
Yeah.
And have you ever been in the Midwest where it's flat as fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Even there, you can't see forever. You know because it bends.
Yeah.
Because the Earth is round.
I'm just kidding. I don't believe that though.
Yeah.
No,
Texas
we
is
knew
flat.
that. We knew
Texas
that.
is flat.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Texas is flat.
Do we know any flat earthers?
You.
No, not me. I feel like who on the board would be a flat earther? Maybe
Juan?
Berto.
No.
Berto's a flat earther.
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson should make a movie about this. Okay.
Oh, shut up, Juan. Who cares if Hillary was dirty? She's dirty fucking sending out bullshit emails, right?
Yeah. It was yoga.
It's like, seriously, get your fucking shit right. You fucking, you Hillary, and I'm not a Hillary fan at all, but you motherfuckers on the right and your Hillary hate, it's hilarious. Like, oh my God, you beat the bitch.
That's how Trump really, in my opinion, got elected, by the way, is Hillary hate. Like, so many people were just like, I don't want to vote for her, so I'm just going to give him the vote.
I didn't want to vote for her either, but the prospect of me looking back in history and saying, yeah, I checked the mark for Trump.
You're fired.
Fuck out of here.
No.
You're fired. A reality TV star is our president. I know we had when in our youth, not Brian's, before Brian's birth, we had a actor as a president. An actor and a reality star are a far cry from each other. We never talk about any reality stars making legitimate anything.
Actor is a trained profession.
Yeah.
You know?
What about Schwarzenegger?
What about him? He's an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, a trained profestional.
He was the governor of Hollywood.
I got accepted on a casting call to go fart on girls for 6 weeks in a hotel room.
Yeah, that's not like they, gave the governorship to Pauly D or something.
Yeah, no, sir.
What was that? Jim Tan
Laundry.
Yeah, there you go. Come on.
Yeah, everyone's asking how old you guys are. Before Brian's birth, y'all 60?
No. Brian was. Let's see. In '88 is when Bush took office. Brian, where were you born?
I was born in 1985.
Okay, so you had 3 years of Reagan, so it's pretty close. It's not like Brian remembered it. When
I
he
remember.
Was 3 years old.
Those were 3 of my greatest years of my life.
It's not like you fucking voted for Bush or in any of those elections.
What are you talking about? Juan's like, come on, Rob. And Obama didn't deport Mexicans. Yeah, he fucking deported Mexicans. What do you want? I don't fucking. Yep.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
There are.
Well, not everybody. Brian's not out back.
I've never deported any Mexicans.
No, but I mean, they deport other foreigners, too. It's not like they're just targeting Mexicans.
Well, they are now.
Well,
Trump is just targeting Mexicans. Obama targeted everyone.
Yeah.
As part of our policy of immigration. There's a far cry from immigration regime and laws and Trump.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Those are very different. Juan would not know the difference. Everyone deports Mexicans, Begma says. So, Brian, apparently you do.
I guess I did. Maybe. I don't know.
Obama deported
I don't remember it, but I'm not saying I didn't
Maybe
do
this
it.
is how we lose subs.